Welcome, my friends. Welcome back to another day here at the Den. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. I wanted to put together a couple clips from stream and give some overall thoughts on Namaka, as we did have a chance to fly her about 6 or 7 times. We had some awesome people on stream the last couple streams that hit me a bunch so that we could get her back up from the shrine and fly her. We were able to fly her about probably 7 or 8 times throughout the night. And in the next couple minutes, you'll see probably 5 or 6 of those clips. And me talking through how I'm trying to approach flying her, some different thoughts I have, trying to strategize through different bases. I do think she's a great dragon. However, I do think that she also has a cap and that she has some weaknesses as well. I think that she struggles against bases that have the storm and the red set up on that kill island. And I also think that if the towers are a lot higher than her, she is going to have a hard time. In these next clips, you'll see me talk through some of the strategies I have, as well as compare the stats for the Namaka that I received through the shrine to Pathox, to my Ronin, and to see that it seems to be about equitable levels for a hunter. Versus this Invoker class, comparing the two as best you can, specifically looking at their health. I hope you find some interesting things. At the end, we'll come back, we'll recap all of my final thoughts for this video. Let's see. I hadn't boosted her yet, but even with that, like, I mean, just my Pathox is at like 1.7 billion versus her 100 million rather. So like that, I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a difference, but we will see. It looks like it's about Obsidian. She's about the same level as like Hedron or Opez. I guess that Opez is Harbinger. All right, let's do it. So we're going to start off, tap the screen 3 times. We should have the big shot up right now. That was pretty crazy. All right. One more shot. Big shot's up now. Yeah, that's the AoE. That's super weird, though. Not having and there's recharging. So we need it up, coming around. This is the big shot again. And then we froze the dark flak. Wow. I mean, at this point, it's like done. We froze the dark flak. We froze the dark flak and had the shoot. We used the big shot there. So let's do that. There's 3. There's the main shot. We gotta come up with a different name for this. Let's just do that. It's really weird. So let's do that. Yeah. Do that and just finish it off. Okay. Wow, it's weird. It's really. They positioned her low for most, I think, for trials, which is good. I was actually kind of worried that they positioned her much higher, and I would actually rather that not be the case. Like, I'd rather make sure that she's close to comparable or something like that. Okay, so it's really weird to talk about because it, like, as we're flying, trying to talk through, okay, I'm at the 4th shot. It's really weird. It's really weird to, as you're coming up, like, not just wanting to like spam down a tower. You can, but obviously you're gonna accidentally use that 4th shot, and you saw me do that like on the farm. You saw me do that in a couple places. Your fingers go into hunter mode. Yeah, exactly. It's very different But she's good. It's gonna. Someone said it's gonna take some practice. So let's see how Namaka does against this. We're gonna boost her. I always fly boosted. We're not gonna add any spells though. Let's see. Real fast. Let's take a look. So the ice flak is gonna be dangerous. We're gonna want to have. By the time we come around the kill, we're gonna want to have our main shot up. Anything else? I think that's it. That's what we're going to think about right now. We'll see how we do. It's also going to take some time to get used to flying this. Like, they're doing extra lines as well. Limited time, then gone. Yep. All right. All right, so there we are, and we have the big shot up. Cast that. That should heal us back up. Oh no, I guess it doesn't heal. Okay, so I did a lot of things I feel like that were wrong there, and it felt pretty easy, like very easy. Let's get rid of the fire flak. And then we'll just let this kill the blue. Like, is her, like, attack power is 112 million. Like, that's nothing, right? Like, you see Pathox over here is at 1.9 billion. Ronan is at 1.5 billion. Nothing. But then you look at the damage per second, and that's 8.1 million. And the health is 35 million, okay? So remember those two numbers. 8.1 million and 35 million for the health. And so we look at Pathox. Pathox damage per second is 4.83 million, so half of Namaka's, and his health is 40 million, but still comparable, right? We look at Ronan. Ronan's actually very similar, 4.72 million, and health is at 36.5. Ronan has a little bit lesser gear on him, so it makes sense that his health is a bit lower, but still pretty close to what Namaka is. Excuse me, riderless, runeless, right? So I feel like they actually, even though the attack power number is weird and doesn't make any sense, everything else about the dragon seems to look comparable. And when you fly it against bases that are pretty similar to yours, it feels comparable as well. Oh boy. 1.4 billion. Okay. This is actually, like, this is a base that would be a tough one, but we should be able to handle. Like, I think Pathox or Ronan could conceptually handle this base. It'd be a tough one, especially if they were spamming hammers. Like, just be tough. All right, so let's think about this. We're gonna come around. We're gonna come around to the kill island with the money shot. I'm just gonna keep randomly with the big shot ready. Use that kind of, and then like Pinch said, I'm gonna focus down the red. So I'm gonna use Deflecting Gale. Just gonna charge the storm and no mages. All right, fair. I'm gonna use Deflecting Gale. That is one thing, right? This dragon has no. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know. If you want full on defend your kill island, I don't like. That's totally fine. Don't drain her though, just because this dragon really doesn't have a lot to get around a rage drain that I can think of. Maybe I'm missing something. I can't think of a way to really get around that. So don't drain her. Feel free to use any defenses or any super shots on your kill island. Because at that point, if she gets rage drained, it's like, well, you know, that's part of the deal. But all right. Oh, interesting. Ice damage reduction, huh? So she's actually at a little bit of a detriment anyway on your base already. But okay, we're gonna go. Trying to think through the plan. White spell deflects everything you think. Okay. All right, that's good to know. We're gonna try and use that. So we'll do that. Do that. It's loading up, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Have the main shot ready. Deflecting Gale. And shoot. Yeah, okay. So the storm did freeze. Doesn't deflect Gale, deflect super shots. It does, but the speed of the flax is just crazy. Yeah, so the yeah, okay, that's what you want to see. I mean, yeah, that's so it did freeze again. There's a lot to take in. Like, we almost need to like pull up the pull up the recordings and like clip these. Frankly, actually, let me do some of this. No, you can't beat it. I don't think I have much. You can beat it. I don't think I have much for RSS. Okay, so here's the first three, the AoE. All right, we have that up. There, deflecting Gale, and we need to focus down the storm, and we're out, and just had nothing. All right, so the next option, and it's not boosted right now. I'm not boosted, no hammers. Like, geez, like, there are lots of things that could wreck that, you know. But what happened? I died. I just ran out. I ran out of ammo. Like, I did not have enough ammo to kill the storm quickly. And the storm, like, I think on a base with a storm, like, you need to kill that storm tower or else you're kind of done. Because eventually, like, the deflecting Gale only lasts for, it seemed like 2 or 3 seconds. Like, so it dodges the mage shots, but the flax keep firing, and 2 dark flax shots plus a fire flax, that's gonna kill you. That's gonna kill me. So use all the shots on the storm, refresh him with deflecting Gale, use them all again, and see where we get. Alright, there's the plan. Just for that? What? Okay. Dally entered the giveaway just for that. Alright, so we came around. So we lose that monument. Okay, so we're not going to touch this monument. I just want to test it out. We'll figure it out later. Alright, and... okay. Gosh, I wish I could fly this dragon faster. If I can focus on what I'm doing. Yes, I think we can go check up in a second. I think I keep forgetting. All right. So we're not gonna hit anything here. Gonna hit down the 3 mages. We're gonna leave those up for now. All right. And I again mistimed it. And I again mistimed it. And I again mistimed it. Come on. Okay. So we got down right there. You go. Like I said early on, Namaka I think is really good, but you saw me struggle with some of those bases at the end, specifically Rocco's base. He has a great base, but between the sides of the towers as well as the specific setup that he had, I could not figure out a way on stream to beat his base. Now, I do think that there are some things that I could have done better. When watching it back and learning more, I've realized that the red spell heals on cast rather than on actually hitting a tower. So we could have used that possibly to get us a little bit more health back. All in all, I do think Namaka is a great dragon. I don't expect to see her be nerfed. I think that she requires a lot of skill. Her ammo is always going to be, or her lack of ammo is always going to be somewhat of a struggle for her. And I think that we will, as far as big bases go, but people that are maxed out, they're getting to test her at the next tier. A lot of us, I think, are testing her at pretty equitable levels for our tier. So when you compare her stats to, like I said, my Payfox, my Ronin, they seem pretty equal. All in all, we won't know for sure until she's out in the wild, until I have her, for example, in my roster, rather than just flying the water, the shrine, her as the shrine dragon. I'm hoping to have that soon, probably around week 5 or week 6 of this season. I do hope you'll tune in more as we begin to test her out, as we can test her out once we get her. And really make our final thoughts on this Invoker class, and as well as just Namaka specifically. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. That really helps me out. And please come and check us out on Twitch. I usually am streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. Have a good one, friends. Peace.